This is actually not Halloween, is it? This is just a regular day for you.
Oh, yeah. Definitely wasn't Halloween at all. Just another day. The pumpkin is actually my pet pumpkin, Ronald. Shout out to him. He died later that year. Then again, died, what's the difference? Same thing in this case. But as I was saying, I just like to wear this mask year-round at the time. This is probably like April 38th or something. I think I really liked this mask because it reflected how decrepit I felt on the inside. I might have been the oldest, tiredest, zombiest 6th grader in the world. My brother Marius on the left was obviously not at all alarmed by this. Unconditional love is really something else. Here I am with my Uncle Gavin on Christmas Eve eating the same food that killed Big Mama. That was a reference inside of a reference. For those who aren't familiar with the reference, here is the reference explaining the reference.
We're gonna pause this for the benefit of all y'all who never saw Soul Food. Soul Food is a movie about a big, humongous black grandmother, aptly named Big Mama. Big Mama demonstrates her love by feeding herself and her offspring enormous amounts of pig lard. Then, get this, Big Mama's arteries are so clogged, they gotta amputate her arm.
It was her leg!
Right, okay, whatever, leg. Then, she dies of a heart attack. Or another stroke, or something.
God called her home.
And what does the family do after she dies? They get together for a Sunday dinner and eat the same food that just killed Big Mama. The same food! They didn't learn a lesson. Nobody went on a diet, and that's the end of the movie.
Moving on, here I am in the throne room of the Supreme Idol, also known as my Uncle Gavin's room, where we have indicators of a quintessential early 2000s upbringing. Yu-Gi-Oh cards, PlayStation 2, permanently bent blinds from constantly checking to make sure your parents weren't pulling up to the house as you were playing the PS2 that you definitely weren't supposed to be playing because you were grounded. Anyway, this is one of the very few times I got to be in this room. I looked up to him and my Uncle Jamie quite a bit, and I'm sure they knew it, so they included me in things as much as possible. But I was also a spaz, so I wouldn't be surprised if me spilling Kool-Aid on the bed that one time kept my experiences in here pretty limited. Now this photo is great. If someone asked me to describe life on my deathbed, I could just hand them this photo and be off to wherever people go after they croak. It's art. It captures the very essence of life, if you ask me. You see, life is cold, like the air and snow that surround me. Life is also finite, like the lives of the dying trees behind me. But you can choose to try to make the most of it, which would mean taking one of those trees home and adorning it with various trinkets and decorations so that a hefty, bearded man will be pleased and leave you gifts. And, as this photo shows, you could get to a point in life when you'll realize all of the opportunities to be festive are behind you, leaving only the cold. Regardless, there you will be, amidst it all, somewhere between laughing and crying about the absurdity of the whole thing. I'd like to take this moment to thank my dad for always treating me the way he knew life soon would. Preparation is key, after all.
Look, you could have won. 1, 2, 3. That could have been 4, but guess what? I'm going to block you. Bam! Pay attention to the board. Come on.
Daddy, you're going to win. It's like you're going to win.
Well, you keep thinking that I will win. Go. Watch the board.
What? Can it go like this?
Nope.
Can it go like this?
Nope. Look, I got one more move and I can win. You better fight it.
I don't know. I don't know where the move is.
Look at all my red ones.
I don't know where the move is.
Look at all my red ones.
There is no move.
Okay, yeah.
Nuh-uh. You're trapped right here. You're trapped right here.
Okay.
You're trapped right here and you're trapped right here.
Okay, so if I have no move, then go. Too bad, so sad. 1, 2, 3, 4. I win. I'm the man. I'm the one.
Thanks for the lesson, Dad. It's a cold world.